Sorry for delay. Sometimes it happens. Okay. Anyway, where we are? Where we are in classroom? No. Okay, fine. Let's come this one. See, I guess you all people have been signed up on Salesforce, right? Clear? Good. You logged in? Have you gone through all this stuff? Hmm? Good. So this is the URL. Okay, this is the URL. You can call it as a domain address. What's that? Domain address. This is the logo. Okay, this is called as application logo. For every application, you can put your own logos. This is called as application menu, app menu. Okay, app menu. Here you can see the applications. These are the applications given by the Salesforce. You can also create your own. Okay, so if these are useful for your business, use it. If not, you can create your own. Anyway, what is this option here?
Global search.
What you can do from here?
Search
Search
for
the
data.
data.
Yes, we can search records, what are available inside a Salesforce. Clear? What do you mean by this? Yes,
Lightning experience.
the lightning experience. And this is nothing but a user menu. Okay, you have very much work with this developer console. Not today, after 30 days. Yeah. And this is who will have this setup here?
Admin.
Developer or admin.
Developer. For end users, do we present this setup?
No.
No.
What we can call all these things here?
Tabs.
Complete stuff is nothing but a tab bar, and all these are nothing but a tab. If I hover this one, what is this one?
Accounts tab.
Tab. Why accounts? Why not account?
Multiple accounts will be holding.
Okay. Click on this accounts tab. When I click on this account tab, I just observe some URL. Okay, you have to identify it. Now, what page has been landed here?
Accounts.
Account landing page. What we can call this one?
List view.
Exactly. What is that? List view. అన్ని నేను చెప్పాలని ఉన్నది కదా మీరే ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి, రైట్? సో వెన్ యు ఆర్ ఆన్ ల్యాండింగ్ పేజ్, you can see this one is nothing but a list view. This is nothing but a tab icon. What is that? Tab icon. This is nothing but a list view. I'll tell you what is list view. Wait for the time being, 2 minutes. Okay. Here you can see the recent account. Okay. See, there are some options are there. We can call this is nothing but a drop down, right? In the drop down, there are some values are there, right? If I select all accounts, it gives all accounts for me. Clear? These are the accounts. How many accounts are there? 12 accounts. 12 accounts are available in my organization. Confusing article. Okay. These are the 12 accounts what are available in my organization so far. Okay. If I open any one of the account, just select it. What we can call this one?
Plus
ID.
What is this? Do you have
Address.
other ID? Right? This is the other number. Let's say, just kidding, this is nothing but a record ID. I'll come to the part of a record. Just give me a couple of minutes. What do you call this one? Record ID.
record ID.
I'm just giving some hints to you to understand. Okay. Later on, you have to conclude all this subject at a time. What do we call this one? Record ID. Then what I open? Account
Edit.
record detail page. This is complete stuff is nothing but a account record detail page. This section is nothing but a feed section. What is this?
Feed section.
This nothing. This section is a detail section. right? These are nothing but a related list. Okay. Coming back. What is this?
App menu.
What is this?
One. Search bar. Global search.
What is this?
Accounts tab.
When I click on account tab, what it will open?
Accounts landing page.
Landing page.
List view.
List view.
What is this?
Recent account.
Account record. When I open account record, what we can call this section?
Feed.
What is this section?
Detail.
Account record. Related list.
Related list. Subject has to come only in the class. I'm just giving you some questions right now. Why I call this is the account detail. What is available in this account detail? Why I said this is a related list. What all these things are. Okay. These are the questions must come in your brain. That means you're becoming as a administrator now. Ready guys? Okay, got it. What we can call this one?
Record number.
Record ID. Now let's open my Excel sheet. Any Excel sheet? Yes, here it is. See here. What do you call this one here? Excel sheet, right? Yes. Can I write name like this? Last name, first name, email, phone. Right? What do we call this one here?
Headings.
What do we call this one?
Record.
No, not record.
Contact table.
No. What do we call this one? Exactly. What's that? Column.
Column.
Column. This one?
Column.
This one? Columns. What is that? Columns. I wrote some name here like this. K. Okay. At K dot. I just give a number like this. Clear? All these are
Records.
records. What is complete stuff? It's a row.
Yes.
You can see technically inside a sales. Right? What is it? Record. What is it?
Column name.
Column. I can what is it? Go on mute. Some noise is coming actually. See, this is nothing but a column. Okay, technically I can say it as a field, right? This is nothing but a tab, but this is specifically holding what data? Contacts. So that's why I given name as a contacts tab. Clear? Then what is complete stuff? Row. In Excel sheet terminology, we can call it as a row, but in Salesforce, we can call it as a record. Okay. This complete stuff is nothing but a tab. Tab is nothing but an object. I'll tell you all these things. Wait. Then what is this completely? This one. No. See. This is a field. This is a field name. This is a What's it? Yeah.
Field value.
Okay. This is field value. What is that? Field value. Are you getting? Simple or difficult? We didn't write any code till today. Okay. Just we are, learning something, new things. I can say this is nothing but a record. Complete record. Complete row. Complete row. Imagine it. Okay. I can say this is nothing but a column. So that is nothing but a field name. What is that? Field name. So then I can say what is this here? Exactly. Field value. This complete stuff is nothing but a record.
Record.
What record it is?
Account.
Account record. Account record. Clear? Today we just opened the Salesforce Arc and we are getting to know some things. Okay? Because naming convention is very, very important because your client will speak with you with the naming conventions. Your customer will speak with your naming convention. Boss, you have to create some field in so and so object. You don't know the name of the field. You should know, right? You know only column name, but you don't know technically it's a field, right? So then it could be a problem for you. So that's why naming conventions are very, very important in the initial stage only. Clear? Any doubts? Up and down in direction. Happily. Right? So can I make this one like this? Is active. True. False. True. Can you tell me how many true rows are there here?
Two.
Two records.
One.
Two records.
True ఉన్న రికార్డ్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి?
Two.
ఫాల్స్ ఉన్న రికార్డ్స్?
One.
How can you identify?
Based on the status, active status.
Can I make like this?
Filter.
Can I filter this one? Removing this and making only true. Now it filters. It gives only the filter limit. Out of 3 records, it filtered some records and it presenting on the screen. How many records it's showing?
2 records.
Go for a false. 1 record. Is it showing filtered one or not? Click on accounts. What do we can call this one?
History.
This is nothing but a filter top.
Filter.
Let's say you can also create a new filter. Okay. Forget about how to create everything. I want to show you the functionality of this. If you are genius, you try in your art. But I'll come to this picture again later. I just created like this. Today accounts. Forget about what I'm doing. Just observe. I'm just creating a one filter. Did I create a filter here or not? Yes. I'm also creating a filter. Going with a filter, created date. What is that? Created date. Today. I'll give today. What do you mean by that? Yes, today created account records. Shall I click on save? Did I create any record today? No. That's why it is not showing anything. This is a filtered option. All accounts means it shows all the accounts what are available in my organization. And new last week means last week only we created all these accounts, right? Today accounts means no accounts. So you can also create a account. Click on new. Some Amazon, whatever it may be. What is this here? Because so many things are there. Remembering is a very difficult for you. but only one logic is there. What is that? What is this? Field name is the logic field. Okay. So tune your brains. Then what is this? Field name only. Then what we can call this one?
Field value.
Value. What is the field value here I given? Amazon. Right? This is a form page, right? You already know how to create a forms. Okay. So this is a form page where you can fill up all this data and you click on save button. Observe the URL here. So when you click on save button, what happens? ID generated. We can call it as 15-digit record ID. What is it? 15-digit, yes, 15-digit record ID, right? So first time, yeah, see, first time we have created a new record inside your Salesforce arc. That record name is Amazon ISO. I never created test record. I never created dummy record, right? I created a new record with the name as. That is what my intention is, give the good naming conventions. Okay? What we can call this one? Record ID. How many T's there? Did you verify? Yeah, it's 15-digit ID. You can count it. Clear? Huh? Okay. Now click on this accounts tab. Go to your list view. What is this here? Today? Accounts. Click on go. See? Clear? It filters data or not? So how many accounts are there? 13 accounts are there. Earlier 12, yesterday 12, today 1. Right? But here it's showing only 1. Why? It is a filterized data. So on Excel sheet, you did a filterization. Similarly, I can also do filterization on my object with the help of list view. Here, ఎలా create చేశానని నేను చెప్పను. Because this is not a spoon feeding class and we are not a graduates, right? Who are? We are programmers, we are developers. Sharp your brains. Okay? అందుకే ఎవరిని కూడా బుక్స్ రాయొద్దని చెప్తుంది. యూజ్ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎంటీగానే ఉందా బ్రెయిన్? నాది కూడా రోజు ఎంటీ ఉంటాను, రోజు ఫీడ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటాను. ఐన్స్టీన్ కూడా రోజు ఫీడ్ చేసుకుంటాను. Okay, you got clarity? Now when I click on setup, what happens?
Create an application.
When you click on setup, you will navigate to force.com homepage. That means you navigated to the platform. Which platform? Force.com platform. When you are there in a force.com platform, now you can see, now you can behave like an administrator. You can behave like a builder. You can behave like a deployment engineer. You can also behave like a monitoring engineer. Oh, so many jobs are there. Yeah. See, still, you know the Salesforce company is there in India? Where it is? Hyderabad. You know where it is in Hyderabad? No, Rayadurgam. Elrendi, observe. Rayadurgam. Police station, you know Rayadurgam police station? Backside of it. It's a development center, boss. Proud for it. First San Francisco, tarvata India, Hyderabad. Okay. Anyway, see here all the administrative setup will be there. No need to write a code. Okay. Here, when you're working on a force.com platform, you want to create some objects, you want to create some fields, you want to create some tabs, some layouts, you want to write some code, some screens, you have to develop, come and build here. Once everything you built, you want to migrate that metadata to some other organizations, right? Then you can depend upon this deployment activities. And what exactly the monitoring means, some of the jobs will be happening in the backend because we are dealing with a large volume of data inside a Salesforce. So some of the jobs will be happening in the backend. So you want to be monitor those things. So you can monitor from here. Clear? Okay. So we won't, if you're not giving this setup, okay, they cannot see these options. When I'm here, I always remember kitchen room. What is that? Kitchen room. What happened? What is there in kitchen room? Some dabbas. Yes. Guys, go on mute here. What happens is like some other voice is coming. So yeah. Anyway, so these are the options where we can utilize this and we can create a beautiful recipes. Right? Clear? Till here. Any doubts you can ask me. Sure? Good, excellent, guys. See, these are, yeah.
15-digit code, is there any format?
Yeah, it's a format.
5 numbers, 1 values with numbers.
There is a format actually. First 3 digits represents the object. Okay. So last 3 digits represents the server.
Server.
Rest of the things are unique, whatever it may be. Okay. But you have to remember only first 3 digits. 3 digits. By observing 3 digits, first 3 digits, you can say, can you tell me? I just opened this opportunity. Okay. If I give this record ID to you, can you identify or not? Is this record belongs to the opportunity or not? How can you identify? Because of first 3 digits of prefix. What is that? First 3 digits of prefix, you can simply identify, okay, this record is belongs to the opportunity. Okay, this record is belongs to the contact. This record is belongs to the account. Okay, like that. Good question. Now, see, these are the tabs. Who given? Salesforce given. Who given here? Salesforce given. If Salesforce is giving to you anything, you can say it as a standard. Clear? Any doubts? If Salesforce has given to you anything, you can make it as a standard. What is all these are? Applications. Did I create or Salesforce given? So can I make it as a standard application? Yes, standard apps. What we can call these things? Tabs. Did I create or Salesforce given? So you can say it as a standard tabs. Clear? I open any one of the record. What we can call this one? Field name. What is that? Field name. Did I create that field or Salesforce given that field? Then what we can call this one? What is that? Exactly. Now you guys are in a sync. అంతే సబ్జెక్ట్ నేర్చుకోవటం ఓకే ఎక్కడో కష్టపడాల్సిన పని లేదు యూ హ్యావ్ టు కమ్ అప్ టు ఎ సింక్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ ఫాలోస్ యూ క్లియర్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ హూ క్రియేటెడ్ దిస్ బటన్స్ then what is this buttons clear clear
So we can customize that to those.
exactly you can do whatever stuff according to your requirement you can do whatever stuff yes
These are mandatory or not? Not a mandatory. How can you stand it? How can you say that they are standard or not?
ఏంటది
అది స్టాండర్డ్ అని అంటే చెప్తాను సార్ కస్టమైజ్ చేసుకుంటాను కదా
అవును చెప్తా అది కూడా వస్తుంది చెప్తా ఓకే see it is an application right we can call it as a standard applications I can also create my own applications then I can say it as a custom applications I can also create my own tabs then I can say it as a custom tabs I can also create my own fields I can say it as a custom fields then that guy has asked me question how can you identify on the UI level you cannot identify because both resembles the same okay but how can I identify
/c.
no
We can get any symbol.
double underscore c what is that double underscore c when you are trying to create any some metadata I will show you there is a double underscore c that represents okay but on the UI part nothing because think like an end user perspective of point when you are in the point of end user perspective of point okay end user doesn't require whether it's a standard or a custom being a programmer or administrator we need whether it's a standard or a custom. So that's why when you click on setup, you can easily identify whether it's a standard one or a custom one. Okay, good. Clear till here? Any doubts? Super cool, huh? Salesforce is very easy. Understand this tag. What is that? Salesforce is very easy. Okay, good. Boss, is it done? Still it is there. It's there. So much is there. Huh? Let's go to the another flavor. What is this option? Now observe your URL. What it goes? Lightning. What we can call this one? What is this one? App logo. That's what. Terminologies are very, very important. What is this? App logo. What is this?
Global
Global search.
Global search bar. What do we call this one? Setup. What is this one? User menu.
App.
What is that?
User.
To switch to the classic, here you have an option, switch to the classic. Understood? Then where is app menu? Here?
Dots.
Yes.
Here. App
App
launcher.
launcher. What do we call? App launcher. Click on it. So these are the apps. You click on view all. A launcher will be open now. App launcher. Okay. It's very cool, yeah. You can drag and drop. Okay. Right? You can develop such kind of things. Clear? Simple or difficult? What all these are nothing but applications. Whatever it may be, standard or custom. These are nothing but an application. Then what all these are? Exactly. What is that? Tabs. In classic, you click on plus na. When you click on plus, you see all the tabs, right? Here, these are the tabs. Close it. Huh? Let's navigate to one of the application. I just navigated to the sales app. What all these are? Tabs. Okay. This is a home tab. Okay. There is a separate session for you to explain about this home tab. Wait for the time being. But I'll go to this account. I just click on the account tab. When I click on account tab, what is this here? What you have to say? List view.
List view.
List view. So can I click on this one? Yes. See here, today accounts. It will be filterized. Clear? What is this? Record. Click on that. Here you can see the.
URL is more than 15 digits.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Last 3 digits has been increased. AAS. Find out and tell me. This is 18-digit ID. What is that? 18-digit ID. For every record, okay, ID will be there. Okay. Based on the view, if you are viewing that in a classic, it shows 15 digit. If you are viewing that in a lightning, it shows 18 digit. Why? Is the question. What is the difference between 15 digit and 18 digit? Most askable interview question. Okay, you have to tell me. మీరు నాకు ఆన్సర్ చెప్తే అది రైటర్ రాగా అని వ్యాలిడేట్ చేసి చెప్తా. యు గాట్ ఇట్? ఎందుకు చెప్పొచ్చుగా, నేనే చెప్తే మర్చిపోతావు కదా. రీసెర్చ్ ప్రోగ్రామర్ అంటే ఏమనుకున్నా, రీసెర్చ్ చేసి క్లోజ్ చేసేవాడే ప్రోగ్రామర్. రీసెర్చ్ చేసి ఫినిష్ చేయాలి రిక్వైర్మెంట్. ఓకే, చూడండి ఈ లాస్ట్ 3 డిజిట్స్ని స్మాల్ లెటర్స్ ఇచ్చుకోవటండి. హింట్ ఇచ్చా. ఇంట్రెస్ట్ Clear? Okay, boss, there is a variation. When you see this, there is a UI variation between the classic and lightning. What we can call this one then? Highlight panel. What is that? Highlight panel. On highlight panel, you can put 10 up to 10 fields. Okay, up to 10 fields. What we can call this one? Quick actions.
Quick actions.
What is that? Quick actions. Quick actions. What we can call this one? This is a middle panel. Middle panel. On middle panel, you can see as a tab sections. Tabbed sections. On the middle panel, you can see as a tabbed sections. On the middle tab, you can see the details. Details. This is nothing but a field name. This is nothing but a value. These are nothing but a tabs. When I click on this tab, what all these are? Related list.
Related list.
Right? There is another right side panel. This is a feed section. Feed section. This is activity section and feed sections. Okay? Right side panel we can call it as. You can change these panels. You can do whatever stuff you want. Okay? But these are given by the Salesforce. What you can call this one here? Highlight panel. What you can call this one? Quick actions. Clear? And you observe 15 digit and 18 digit. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, going back again. Now,
Salesforce SaaS లో create చేసింది lightning లో చేసింది
అప్డేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. మెటాడేటా వస్తుంది. చూపిస్తా. ఇప్పుడు నేను లైట్నింగ్ లో ఫీల్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను. క్లాసిక్ వచ్చాను. ఆ ఫీల్డ్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఓకే, కానీ లైట్నింగ్ లో ఒక యాప్ తయారు చేశాను. యాప్ క్లాసిక్ లో కనపడదు. ఇట్స్ ఎ వేరియేషన్. చెప్తా వస్తా అక్కడికి. అర్థం. నెక్స్ట్. So what is your first interview question when you go into the interview? Did you prepare that? No? Okay. So I will put that format in the drive. I'm going to place that format in the drive. Okay. Please go through that format. Okay. And by heart. By heart means? Yes. ఎట్లా ఉండాలంటే ఎవరైనా హవార్ యూ అనగానే సెల్ఫ్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ వచ్చేయాలి. అట్లా అయిపోవాలి మనం. ఇంట్లో అరే ఏంద్రీ నీకు అనిపిస్తుంది. రైట్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్? ప్రాజెక్ట్. ఓకే. హూస్ యువర్ క్లయింట్? What's your domain? What's your role? Why your customer opted Salesforce?
Security.
Ease of user maintenance.
Number one CRM in the world.
You tell whatever stuff, but tell it in a confidence to the interviewer. What edition you are working?
Linked edition.
I'm happy. Okay, good. So how many objects you created? Exactly. Good. Okay. So now let's decide now. Yeah. So I want to tell you one story. Ready for that story? Subject చెప్తాను జనరల్ కదా, అందుకే స్టోరీ చెప్తాను. Okay. See, there is a customer, right? Let's say you all are developers, you all are administrators, some people are BAs, some people are delivery managers, some people are architects, functional leads, whatever it may be. All are technically related stuff. Okay. Now the customer came to us. Who's that? Procter. Okay. They taken our services. So what happens in a real time, I'm going to tell you. Okay. This customer has some business and he want to be implement that business into the Salesforce. Okay. Then who will develop that application? Some of the developers or administrators. Where those people will be available? They will be available in the some respective reputed companies. Clear? Got it? You belongs to that company. So they have some requirement, right? They have some requirement, right? Okay. So how they give that requirement to you? Yes, they give it as the format of user stories. What is that? User stories. So generally, in a real time, okay, it is a call like agile methodology will be. You have an agile methodology. What is that? Agile methodology. Scrum structure. What is that? Scrum structure. Agile methodology and Scrum structure. What is that? Agile. ఇన్పట్ అయ్యారు రెండు బ్రెయిన్లోకి ఎక్కిందా రీసెర్చ్ చేసుకుంటాను వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ ఎజైల్ మెథడాలజీ yeah what is that here agile methodology and scrum structure okay I'll tell you about Scrum structure, how it look like. You are the employees of one of the company. Okay. Every day, if your project is belongs to the on-site and offshore model, I said something. What is that? On-site, offshore. Offshore means? Let's consider India. On-site means abroad. Like either you go with UK client or you go with Australia client or US client, whatever it might be. You got clarity? Story bond yeah? Okay. You belongs to the offshore team or on-site team? So your responsibility is I involved in on-site and offshore model. That's it. You belongs to the offshore team, but you are involved in that one. Clear? Right? So for our project, we have a daily stand-up. Why I am saying this story means this is the third question where you can face. Can you tell me your day-to-day activity in your project? What do you say? Nothing was. They give a requirement and I'll give him. No, it won't happen. It won't happen. Let's see how it happens. See, okay. Just how the Scrum structure they design. So you involved in the onset and offshore mode. Got the clarity? Okay. Every day you have a stand-up with your offshore team, with your managers. Okay. Or the project manager or an architect or delivery leads, whatever it may be. Okay, we have a stand-up. What they will do in the stand-up call? What are the things you have been doing today? What are the things you are going to be doing tomorrow, or any other blockers in the user stories? They'll ask. Clear? That's called as a daily stand-up. Regularly, you have to talk with some other people also. Regularly, you have to talk with some other people. Some other people means you have to talk with fewer people. You have to talk with your team members. You know, you have to talk with some integration teams, some other middleware teams, whatever it may be. Different teams will be there. When you're working on your user storage, you have to discuss with those also. Clear? Are getting any points? Day starts with a stand-up call. You are going to be coordinate with some other teams as well when you're working on your user stories. Evening, let's say, for example, if your customer is a US client, we have a Scrum call. What is it? Scrum call. Scrum call at night 7:30. You know why I'm feeding this one? They'll silly ask you, they'll simply ask you the questions. At what time your Scrum call will be going on? You said that 5:30 or 6:30 and come on. So feed in your brain. Okay? At what time? Fix to the one time. 7:30. Scrum call. Then they'll ask you who will involve in that Scrum call. Yes, there will be a Scrum Master. Who's that? Scrum Master, not Ring Master. Who's that? Ring Master. You know, Scrum Master is very okay. Scrum Master. Scrum Master will involve Scrum Master from the client side part. Okay, client end part. Okay, and along with that Scrum Master, product owners will be available. Product owner means who given a requirement. Customer only again. Okay, and in that call we are going to be involved, like our architects, our developers, administrators, everyone. So they will ask you daily status. Okay, you worked on this story. What is the status of this story? You worked on this story. What is the status of this? Okay, there is a cycle for the deployments and everything. We'll see all the structure. So this is the most asked me interview question. The third question: what is your day-to-day activity? What is your day-to-day activity? Clear? So some people are very anxiety and they'll ask you, who's your Scrum Master name? Tell me about your Scrum Master name. What will tell you? So, ఆ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ పడతాయని మీ బ్రెయిన్లో వేస్తున్నాను ఇంజెక్షన్. ఓకే, వాటికి నేమ్స్ ఆల్రెడీ ముందే పెట్టుకొని ఉండాలి. మీరు అప్పటికప్పుడు ఆలోచించుకోలేరు, ముందే ఆలోచించుకోలేరు. ఎందుకు చెప్తానో అర్థం చేసుకోండి. You got it, guys? Because interviewers don't waste their time. Always they want to eliminate the candidates. Always they want to eliminate the candidates. The people who learn Salesforce might not have these structures. The people who put experience, they might not know this structure. Okay, so that's why I'm going to introduce you. What is your day-to-day activity means? Make a note. Explain to some other people, boss, this is my day-to-day activity. Okay, today morning I involved in the stand-up call and I given this and I discuss it with some other people and I'm working on the user story. Evening we have a Scrum call with the product owners, Scrum Master, right? And every Wednesday we will be involved in the sprint grooming sessions. What is that? What's that name? Sprint grooming session. Sprint, not Sprite. What is that? Sprint. Sprint model. అంతా ఒకటే అంతా అజైల్. స్టోరీ బాగుందా బాగాలేదా? క్లాపా? ఓకే, ఫైన్. ఓకే, సో every Wednesday sprint grooming session will be happening. What is that? Sprint grooming session. Sprint grooming session means this customer is there, na? He has some business, right? He want to make that into the technically into the Salesforce, right? He will bring up some requirements for us. He will explain those requirements for us. That's called sprint grooming sessions. Story explanations. In the story explanations, you have to give the story point. 1-point story, 2-point story, 5-point story, 3-point story, like that it will be there. Clear? All these are terminologies you have to be learned. Okay? ఇది ఒక్కసారి వినేసి అయిపోయిందని అవ్వదు. నేను రోజు మాట్లాడుతాను, మీరు రోజు నాతో అలానే మాట్లాడాలి. క్లియర్? ఎనీ డౌట్స్? I just given you 2 things today. Agile and Scrum session. Go and Google it and find it. What exactly the agile process I'm going to explain you tomorrow with the slides. Agile process. You know Kaima? Bring the requirement, do Kaimas. Okay, assign this Kaima to you. Okay, you work on this Kaima, I'll work on this Kaima. That is called Kaima story. Tomorrow we'll see that. Clear? So meanwhile, today you people have to do some research, come up with some additional knowledge, not with zero knowledge. We both will discuss. So tomorrow we'll discuss about agile process, scrum structure, and everything. Okay. Once it's done, we'll start doing the sprint grooming sessions. We'll bring up all the user stories at once, and we will do it into the Salesforce. How we can do everything. How it happens in the real time, we'll do everything. Okay. Clear? You got KT on subject. So you got KT on project. What do you mean by KT? Super. బాగా తెలిసిపోతుంది నేను. Scrum structure. It's Scrum. Otherwise, okay, we'll meet tomorrow, sharp 10, Saturday, right? Enjoy the fun. Okay. Thank you guys. I'll post this video. Go through it. See, understanding the framework is very, very important. Okay. I didn't show you how I am creating a record. Right? But you have to be analyzed and you have to create a records. Later we'll discuss. There's so many things are there in a, see here, if you observe this. What we can call this one? You don't know, right? I'll make it run. Record. Imaginary. The brain la ade undi andike akkada vachindi nenem chesedi. Okay, what is that? Record. Where these records will be available? Where these records will be available? In record only.
In database.
In object.
Object.
What is that?
Object.
In object. We can call it as an object. How end user access this object?
Tab.
Exactly. What is that? Tab. What is that? Tab. How end user accessing this tab? Huh?
Salesforce org.
Application. అంటే అయిపోయింది Salesforce. People కి తెలియక చాలా కష్టపడతారు. What is this? Record. Where record is available? Object. Where object is available?
Tab.
If you want to access this object, if you want to bring this object to the foreground, you need a tab. If you have, so if you want to use this tab, you need an application.
Application.
So let me justify my subject. What is this? This is an app, sales app. Yes, I clicked on sales app. See, I can see these tabs. Is it or not? What is this tab? This is object related tab. I clicked on this object, right? I can access this
Record.
When I access this record, I can enter some field. Isn't it or not?
Yes.
Clear? So that means you have to learn how to create application. You want to learn how to create a tabs. You want to know how to create a objects, how to create a records and fields. You entered some data, right? You entered some data, right? Is this qualified data or unqualified data? You have to give the qualified data, right? So there are some other validation rules are there inside Salesforce. What is that?
Validation rules.
Yes. See, you know, A equal to 10. What is that? A equal to 10. A equal to 10. B equal to 10. Then what is C?
Not good.
Just assign the value.
Yeah, I just assign the value only. I never write any expression here. Isn't it or not? If you may, you can also create an expressions inside a formula based on your input values. the result will come. Let's say C equal to A plus B, the result will be 20.
30.
10 plus 10, 20. Okay. So such kind of, so I just given you like expression, A plus B is kind of an expression. Similarly, you can create such kind of a things inside a Salesforce. Okay, with a complexity logics, complexity expressions that comes under as formulas. Clear? Boss, I want to send an email notification to my customer saying that your opportunity is going to be closed in the next 7 days. Do I need to be remember?
Let's.
Do you want me to remember? No, my system has to remember it. There is automation process. Inside a Salesforce, we have an automation process. Clear? Now I just created a single record today, but I want to create a large volume of data at a time. So we have a concept called import wizard and data loaders. Right? So for every business need, there are some different concepts out there. You have to club everything and you have to build a project. Clear? Right? But today, in your brain, ఇది మాత్రమే ఉండాలి. ఉంటుందా? పోతా. మొత్తం మర్చిపో, నాకు అనవసరం. ఇదిగో ఈ బొమ్మ ఒకటే గుర్తుపెట్టుకో. నా మాత్రం నా బ్రెయిన్ మీద ఒకటే ఉంది. Clear? Guys, if you have any doubts, if you are facing any issues, speed up అవుతుందంటే చెప్పండి, స్లో అవుతుందని చెప్పండి, స్పీడ్ అప్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, కానీ ఒక సెకండ్ టైంలో ఏంటంటే పీపుల్కి స్మోక్ వస్తుంది. ఏమొస్తుంది? స్మోక్. ఐ కెన్ సీ స్మోక్ ఆన్ దేర్ హెడ్. అప్పుడు చెప్పండి, అప్పుడు ఇంకోలాగా మాట్లాడు. క్లియర్? యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ గైస్. ఐ పోస్ట్ దిస్ వీడియో, గో త్రూ దిస్. రైట్? Next week, not this week, next week we'll take presentations. Presentations on first 2 interview questions. You have to give the KT to me and you have to introduce yourself. Okay, thank you guys.